Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Astrology with Alec. Today we are talking about the Moonchild, Cancer the Crab. So Cancer is a cardinal water sign, ruled by the moon, a feminine sign. If we think about an elemental feature that would represent the crab, it would be like a wellspring, or maybe even the primordial waters that life comes from. Cancer is the first water sign, so they're the beginning of water, the beginning of life, like a wellspring, or also the waters of the womb. Cancer is a sign that represents motherhood. So they give birth to the Zodiac. So today I'm here with my lovely wife, Emily, and she is a crab herself. She's been living this whole lifetime as the sign of Cancer, and so what I'm gonna do is interview her a little bit about what it's like to be a crab. So, the Moonchild here. How does it feel
To be a crab?
to be a crab?
It's a watery time. Pretty much most of the time is a watery time. And, it's a psychic roller coaster.
So water sign representing intuitions, psychic awareness. Do you feel like you have superpowers in that area?
I do, yes. I have some
Nice.
superpowers.
Do you find yourself wanting to take long walks on the beach underneath the full moon?
Yes. And just like being at the beach mostly all the time is what I want to do. So
So the beach is a really good spot for Cancer the crab. Also, actually, so that's a funny thing, especially under full moons. If you go for a walk on the beach and you surveyed everybody on the beach about their zodiac sign, there'd be a really high proportion of people who are Cancer.
that's true. I had that experience when I was in this like secret cove on the beach where like it was really hard to find. It was sort of like, the crab shell area of the beach, and the only other person there was a Cancer, the crab, who was an astrologer and I was reading an astrology book, and anyway, our birthdays were like 2 days apart.
Coincidence?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. So there's that going on with the crab. Also, the moon represents the moving of the tides. So Cancer is one that represents the constant shifting of feelings, constant shifting of emotions. What are some like misconceptions about the sign of Cancer?
I was gonna say that we're overly emotional.
Is that a misconception?
It is, it is not. But Cancer the crabs, that's their superpower. That's our superpower, is our emotions. That we can really like understand. That's how we like understand the world. And it's a superpower to be able to process your emotions, and Cancers are really open to doing that, and so I think it allows for a lot of growth. Having a lot of emotions, like letting yourself go through your emotions allows you to, understand yourself better and move through things more easily. Because I think everyone has a lot of emotions. And Cancers are just way more aware that they're having a lot of emotions. And they let other people know too.
Would you say it's true that you can feel it before you can think it?
Yes.
So that means that's like the water element, being in touch with the water before being in touch with the air, which the air represents the intellect, the mind. So a lot of times air signs like to intellectualize their emotions, whereas water signs will be more in the feeling of their emotions. Cancer especially, but Cancer is like on the beach. Pisces is in the water. And Scorpio is in the desert. So Scorpio is a water sign, but they're like, we don't have emotions.
We pretend they don't.
We don't, there's no strong feelings here. Nothing to see here. They're really good at having that
But it's
poker
not true.
face. Cancer tries to do that, but they can't really pull it off. You can feel it. You can tell.
No, you can't. If you're a Cancer, the crab, and you're able to hide what you're feeling, I don't know if you're a true crab.
Yeah.
Maybe
The
if you're
guys
on,
try and do it more.
maybe if you're on like the Gemini cusp or something, you'd be better at it. But
They might even talk more about it too, though. Like, I feel this.
yeah, they might.
This is going on.
They would probably talk more about it. Yeah, yeah. Whereas I'm like right in the middle of the crab area.
Right in the middle of the crab.
Deep into the crab.
So there's a funny thing about Emily when she was a little kid, what she would do when she was mad at her siblings.
Oh yes, I would pinch them like a crab.
That was her defense mechanism when she was angry at her younger siblings.
Or older, I think.
Or older. She had some powerful pinchers. Luckily, she doesn't use them on me.
No, never.
No. What else should we know about the crab sign? The Moonchild.
We really like it when other people read our minds so that we don't have to say what's going on.
Yes, that's magic. If you wanna be in a healthy relationship with your Cancer the crab, it's really good to learn how to read their minds. And it's not too hard. You can figure it out when you get to know them and just look inside and figure out where they're coming from.
Yeah.
Another good thing for Cancer is knowing that the emotions will change like the tides. So they feel really strongly, but it won't just stay. It'll pass. The high tide comes in and then it moves out. The low tide. But the great spiritual lesson for the Cancer is to be able to let go. Because those crab claws hold on so tight. So tight.
Yeah, and I think a key to letting go is like allowing yourself to feel your emotions, and also it's great if you have a bunch of psychic tools to use if you're a Cancer the crab, which might not make a lot of sense, but they help Cancer crabs quite a bit.
How to navigate the waters.
To navigate, yeah, the Earthland.
Yeah, the Earthland, right?
Yeah.
To navigate life up on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So, famous Cancers. Do you know any famous Moonchild?
No.
I know Andrew Bear. He's a Cancer.
And
George W. Bush.
really?
Yeah. Conor McGregor. He's a famous MMA fighter.
Fierce.
Fierce crab.
Fierce.
It's actually kind of funny that there's a high proportion of famous successful fighters who are water signs, which is a little bit surprising because water signs are kind of like stereotypically the most sensitive of the signs, but there's also this like the powerful intensity, like the wave crashing. That's what I think about. And the crab has also the ability to be defensive and aggressive.
I think about with the MMA fighters being water signs is like a water boiler bursting.
Like the hot water spilling out.
Yeah, bottling in too long and then it explodes.
Yeah. Defensive and aggressive. There's also, with the crab, oftentimes they'll like it's like they'll move sideways. They'll approach things from diagonals instead of going straight at it. So there's this kind of like sideways movement, diagonal movement, depending on what the rest of your chart looks like as well. Anything else to say about the crab before we wrap up? Don't forget to wear your moon screen. I'd recommend at least MPF 35. You want to stay safe out there, Cancer?
Yeah. We're just very sensitive.
You feel so much.
Yeah.
Super loyal. They really, once they care about you and they're on your side, they'll love you forever. Deep, deep love with the crab. We didn't even say anything about the glasses.
No need.
No need.
They're just so that I can go to bed early. That's all.
Protection. There's this aspect of protection that goes along with Cancer the crab. Yeah. That's about it. What do we... Yeah, I'm doing readings. If you guys want a special astrological reading, I can look at your birth chart and tell you all about it. And also help you to manifest. Manifest sneezes or whatever. Some cool glasses.
I actually manifested these.
Oh yeah, true.
I just thought like, oh, I want to have these kinds of glasses, and then at the psychic Christmas party I received these glasses. Psychically, someone just handed them to me because they knew I wanted them.
She's all about her image. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Good night.